Please welcome Alice Cooper's touring guitarist, Sumerian Records recording artist, and your Super Bowl champion LA Rams guitarist, Nita Strauss.
Heat race number 1. You have got Brad Core from CBD Racing, Dan Margetta, your pole sitter, Dean Strom, who just had a D slot, and we'll get into that in a second, and John Wiedemann, also with a fast car tonight. So D slot race tonight. This format means you gotta keep the car on the track. In this 10-minute heat race format, you are allowed 2 D slots on the third time that you come off the track. What happens if your pin comes out of the slot a third time? What happens, Hung Solo?
Oh, you gotta go home. You suck.
Early on, it is Dan Margetta out front.
He sucks.
Evidently not tonight.
3.5 minutes.
What the hell?
He scored the pole tonight.
That's crazy.
Could it be because Mike Lack was sandbagging tonight?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. It's a legit pole then.
Perhaps.
That is Dean Strom tracking down Dan Margetta here in the second half of this opening heat race. Dan is riding with 2 D slots. Dean just has the 1. Oh, and Dan is out. Dan, D slots. And the pole sitter is done. And now Dean Strom just needs to keep it clean. He's got about a 2, almost 3 lap lead over Brad Core, and Brad will be sitting in the enviable spot of being in the transfer position if he holds on to this place he's in right now. He's been running clean so far, has not had a D slot. Hung Solo, wake up. The last few seconds. No, it's all right. Last few seconds of this opening heat race, and it's going to be Dean Strom with the win. Brad Core finishes, and he is in the transfer spot right now. Let's introduce these 4 competitors. You've got Michael Shanker Racing's Joe Heitz. That's CBD Racing's Bill Black. And CBD Racing's and TV favorite Pete Dorn. And hometown hero, Matt Hayek. Quick qualifying tonight. The early lead belongs to Joe over Hayek. And they are close together right now. There they are, side by side on the track. Heitz just out front. And here comes Hayek. Oh no, we had a D slot for Heitz. 1 for Joe.
That's a rare miscue for that team who's been absolutely perfect the last 2 weeks.
It's the floodgates are wide open so far for that team. All right, with that crash for Joe, that leaves Matt out front by about a lap over everybody. But Matt Hayek continues to hold on to about a 3-lap lead over Bill Black. Joe Heitz still sitting third.
How are we looking on the transfer spot situation?
Looks like right now they are probably in good shape. Oh, Joe Heitz.
Joe is
Heitz
done.
Is
that hurts.
Oh, no. The real race we're watching right now is going to be for transfer spot.
Right, and you got Bill Black and Pete Dorn going after it right now on the transfer spot as their third teammate, Brad Core.
Yeah, they got a chance to bump their own teammate out. So we're watching this blue and orange car of Bill Black right here.
This will do it. This will put him in a transfer spot if he crosses the line. There he is.
118, and Bill Black moves into the transfer. Bumps out Brad Core, who had a good run tonight.
How about Matt Hayek? We haven't seen him in a while. He's making a statement here at his hometown track.
That's right. He's into a final here at his hometown track.
He's going to join his arch rival, Dean Strom, so far as the first 2 combatants.
That'll be a good matchup in the final.
Third and final heat here, ready to set the field for tonight's Deslotmania Quarry Heights Raceway. This is your lineup for heat race number 3. Ev Kamakawa on the outside in the black and red car. Next to him is Steve Rist in the white and greenish car. The Napa car, blue and gold colors of your sandbagger himself, Mike Lack, and Mike Kristoff, your most recent winner at Corvette Connection. All 4 are away in heat race number 3. And of course, now it's time to go. Mike Lack is out front. A different car than it was in qualifying. Mike Lack is suddenly very fast in the heat race. They unloaded, he's the leader of this third heat race over Mike Kristoff. They unloaded the bags of sand, and look at that car go. Get you up and close here to the Quarry Heights Raceway. This is the back straightaway they come down. They're running actually the opposite direction they ran here the last time they came earlier in the season. You can see where the trickiness comes as far as keeping that car in the slot. It's a fast track, but there's one right there. We see it off up there. That's Ev Kamikawa. It's his second off already. Trouble for Kamikawa early on here in number 3. And there's Mike Kristoff with an off up on top of the hill. Action everywhere here in heat race number 3 as Mike Lack continues to lead. And there's the end of Mike at Shankit. The floodgates were open, but he is out. Mike Kristoff had his second and third D-slot in a matter of seconds there. He's out, both him and Joe Heights. You're looking here at the State Fair Blue Ribbon Award-winning desserts here at Quarry Heights Raceway. These are the peanut butter bars, a very popular item here at the concession stand.
These are big winners, big winners. If you go to the Wisconsin State Fair, you will see the blue ribbons on those guys. And then
and here, look at these. These are almost gone. There's only 2 left. These
very special right there. The cookies have also swept the podium.
The last couple of years, they have a dynasty at the Wisconsin State Fair. If you go to the dessert thing, you'll get all kinds of great goodies there too, as well as here at Quarry Heights, their very own.
That's right. There's only 2 options to pick these up. It's either go to the State Fair or right here at Quarry Heights Raceway.
And Ev Kamikawa falls by the wayside in this third heat race. He will not make the final tonight. Gave it a good run. Well, not happy. Pretty much the sentiment of all the drivers so far that have come out here as they hit these D-slot rules. The car comes off. That leaves Mike Lack and Steve Rist as the only 2 cars remaining on the racetrack with Lack with a healthy lead. Joe's cool, but he's not. Park my turd brown Porsche on the side of the racetrack and smoke my Camel Light's cool. But Steve Rist is working hard to get that transfer spot. He's right on the edge of it. The crew here has been giving him orders. Teammate Dean Strom here barking out orders at what pace he needs to run in this final minute to get that transfer spot. He needs about, what, 8 laps, 9 laps? We are winding down here, see if he can pull this off.
All right, there he goes.
I think it looks like he just passed it.
He just did. He just went past Bill Black's lap total.
How about this guy?
And that guy is Mike Lack, who sandbagged it from the back of the field. And I mean, that was a substantial bag of sand that came along with that qualifying effort tonight.
Absolutely, and it paid off. He's going to be in the final along with Dean Strom, Strom's teammate Steve Rist, and Matt Hyatt.
No Mike Kristoff.
No Mike Kristoff, no Michael Shankit. No popular guys, just these old same bums.
Here at Quarry Heights Deslotmania, and we got the first contestant in the final right here. Your hometown hero, Matt Hyatt. Matt, wonderful cookies, wonderful peanut butter brownies here. Now you're going to cook up some home cooking here on the track?
We're trying to bribe the judges with the cookies and the peanut butter bars, and hopefully that will catapult me up to first. But we've struggled the past couple races, finished the last 2, so making the final, I'm glad.
All right, well, he's got a good chance. He loves that home cooking, and you know what? Who's going to take it?
Matt Hayek is pretty tough. I really thought that, you know, this championship chase is coming down to the end, and I only got so many races to close in on Lack, and I thought after practice, tonight was going to be the night, and then, well, it turns out he was sandbagging. He learned that from his teammate, Weidman.
All right, so is he sandbagging?
Absolutely, he was sandbagging. Totally, yes.
The 4th member, and you heard earlier he was called a member of Team SBMF. Now, I don't know what that means, but crikey, mate, you're up back in the final.
Well, I think it has something to do with the sandbagging that, you know, you never know. Hey, you know, I was only like, what was it, 100th of a second behind Rist?
That's right.
And we're both in the final, so maybe Rist was sandbagging too. Maybe he ought to get his butt over here too.
Rocky, here you go. Why don't you bring it over here? Give it to him. Give it. There we go. Battle of the sandbag.
So far, so Hayek has won. Oh, Mike Lack is out. He went out. The sand the sands to the hourglass. So goes Mike Lack's race as he is now out.
Say 5 points.
He has let Dean Strom off the hook once again. Remember a couple weeks ago he crashed out when Strom had the death card in the pits. And
both went out in the
same race.
Just hit him. Keep going, pal. Yeah, he's driving like he's got a Budweiser in his hand. And I think that he's... Oh, Steve! That's his third. Yeah, he's like third Budweiser, Stan. He's not those D-slot thingies.
It's great to welcome Harry Carey back to the broadcast. Oh,
Is he done? Yeah!
He's a winner for the first time this season.
all right, we're down here. Victor Lane waiting for our winning driver making it here. Matt, hi. Second win season, but it feels like a long time, doesn't
It's
it?
been a long time. It's been a long season. 2 last place finishes, the last 2 races really put pressure on me, so I'm glad I did good tonight.
What better place to do it than your home track?
Yeah, home track. Didn't practice too much. Work got on the way, but
Now, this opens up the gates for some more wins as we end the season.
floodgates?
Yeah, the floodgates that close on the other team.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Great race at your track with your trophy.
That's a brand new trophy.
And my beer and my food, and it's a brand new trophy. Yes.
That's right. Oh man, Hayek, he's got the trophy. He's in winner's circle this week. A real quick turnaround. We go to Turtle Creek next for the open class race. It's a Larry Rod Memorial, a very prestigious race. Everybody wants to win that. And we go from slow D slots to super fast open class, and we'll be here to cover it. And make sure you don't miss it.
The IndySlotCar Series thanks you for watching the IndySlotCar channel.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. The producer's a moron. I don't have the dongle. Muckluck. I'm sorry. What the hell's your name again? Hungso. Oh, hello? Oh, hell. If your slot comes... Sorry, let's try that again. Oh, if your crop...